just start it.
Start
They
it.
could just walk in.
Yeah, I didn't know who the he was. When you said it that day,
I know.
I didn't know it was a real guy.
I know.
And then
Turns out it's not a real guy.
And then the next
it's a guy lover.
Then the next podcast, I said, "Yo, I didn't know." I said, "Come to find out, this dude's a real dude."
Who the left their hairbrush here? Flacco?
Wow.
For the waves.
Ugh.
You know what waves?
Colors and care. That's what he's working on? Oh my gosh. He's got the biggest head for those. It's gonna be a tsunami. All right, what are we talking about? What's going on, Wag? You want to introduce our guests before they even walk in here? This is an interview I've been trying to avoid. Trying to stay out of some shit. You're dead set on ruining all my relationships.
No, it had nothing to do with you. He spoke his piece. They're speaking his piece, and I'm pretty sure when he comes in town, you're gonna let him speak his piece. Like,
He's not in town? He ain't out here?
I mean, I don't
figured he was
know.
out here.
I don't know where he's at.
Nah, that is a good point, though. I feel like now that he's put his adversaries out there, now
said
it's
they
kind of
ain't.
more of a public feud as opposed to like just
And I'm gonna tell you the good thing
people
about it
talking about
is
him.
he got the best podcast attorney in the world.
Who's that, me?
You, because when you really somebody, you cover for him.
This is called dick riding. No, it's actually called glazing. It's called gassing me up, gaslighting me into thinking that this interview is not going to cause a whole little thing for me.
Listen, you caused a lot of shit.
Sure.
Let's keep it real. This whole lefty gunplay shit, it's because of you.
How is it about me? It's about what you said about him
didn't even-
after I brought him up.
Hold on. I didn't even know who he was. You know that. Keep it real. That I know who the hell Lefty Gunplay was.
No, we all remember how the conversation went down. You didn't know who it was.
So if you wouldn't have never said nothing, I was like, shit, I didn't know who the he was. Come on, Runch. You coming to have a seat?
Shit.
What's that guy over there with 30 million views? What's his name?
Lambo Fo.
Lambo Fo. You know Lambo Fo?
I interviewed him
Already?
a year plus ago, yeah.
Oh, shit. Shit, what you doing over there, Lambo Fo? You might as well get here till Gucci get here.
Gucci right there.
Where Gucci?
Damn, look at everybody drinking Prime. Look at this promo that we're doing.
Hold on.
Gee, how you living?
What we doing? What we doing real quick? Let's introduce Lambo Fo, because I just met you.
Yeah. What's the deal, Wack?
What's up, man? You know, you look like a mother cleaner version of X4.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I checked his numbers. He got some crazy numbers.
Right, yeah.
30 million and shit. All kind like.
I'm gonna put Flacco's hairbrush in the.
I mean, you. I don't know. You had that in your back pocket. I don't know what that's about. You and Flacco got some other shit going on.
That's got natural waves.
I send my shit to Adam sometime. He see my shit.
No, you've been going.
So you've been working on TikTok.
Yeah, Instagram, all that type shit. Even in street shit, even street promotion, I be going on everything. All
You
the
got a
shows,
Watts?
everything. Yeah.
JD's,
Yeah, the
Jordan Downs.
Grape Street.
Yeah, you definitely got to look, man. Like for real, I was like, pulled your numbers up, and I'm like, God damn.
Yeah. I'm working right now. I just got to keep going right now. And just, I got some shit right now that's going viral on TikTok and shit. It's called 4 Shots of Your Body.
The fact that you come from the streets and the projects,
Yeah.
and you are talking TikTok lets
Yeah.
me know you're on the right track.
Yeah.
What do you think they're doing in the projects all day? They're watching
They
TikTok.
too gangster to be on TikTok.
The idea that you could be too gangster for TikTok does not compute.
No, we understand that when it
You
comes
know
to
what
business.
the Mexican dudes building a wall in front of my crib are doing all day on their lunch break? They're watching TikTok.
Yo, listen,
They're
I'm
straight
with-
from the
listen.
cartel. They're watching TikTok.
Shit, 2019, I wasn't like this. I was flocking. I was robbing niggas.
TikTok.
I thought I could make it out the street, just straight out the street from giving up for Grape Street.
All you out of town dudes, I want y'all to pay attention to something. This is why y'all got to stay out of our politics. Look at this little. He look like he a blood for real, right? See, listen, motherfuckers be incognito out here. You got to watch what you say, watch where you at, watch what you're doing. This is a fact.
Yeah, it's
this
crazy.
that we didn't used to get like that till we was going and put in some work. These little motherfuckers be 8 months flamed up, everybody crippin'. 5 in blue and they blood. It's dangerous. That's a little more dangerous.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I'm saying? And then what's crazy, he won't look the part and you might think you over here doing something, the whole time he dropping the pen.
Yeah, that's why I ain't never got really caught for no shit. Cause I'm able to get away slick. I'm slick. I'm sneaky. Like that's why I'm quiet too.
You still look like your auntie's favorite good nephew.
No, for sure.
Keep that look.
No, for sure.
For real, have you done something with X4?
No, I ain't really like. To be honest, like I be doing my own thing. Like I know that I gotta start with niggas and working with a lot more niggas.
Yeah, you should do so. I think y'all be a good you know what I'm saying? Y'all both two little niggas.
Yeah.
Y'all got the same look. He just tatted up like you the total opposite.
Yeah.
You got a cleaner look.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Be curious to see how that come out.
Yeah, for sure. I fuck with him.
Yeah.
For
you
sure.
know what I mean?
I fuck with his style though. Everything. I fuck with his movement.
See what the purple and blue come to.
No, for sure. That's what. Ooh, I'm glad you said that. Cause that's what I was hitting Adam up about the D. John Paul shit. Like,
oh Lord.
I felt like you ain't give me a chance to come up here and say my side of the story. Like
he was dick riding Dijon Paul.
Yeah,
you know, Dijon Paul for the community. He kind of halfway in, halfway out. He's what we call.
I was going hard for his ass before he decided to pretend he got shot.
Yeah, and I told
that?
you. You got mad at me because I asked
wondering why I ain't seen him.
I didn't get mad at you for asking about it. I got mad at you for just yapping about it before it was publicly proven.
Fuck him. He was going out. He was lying.
Adam, cold part about
he
that?
was lying. No, you got mad that I asked.
But also, we can't have the status be as soon as this random dude says that somebody's not a A-list rapper, then they get to come on the podcast and defend him. Which, granted, he's not a part of this podcast anymore, and nobody pays attention to this bullshit ass
No,
rapper
it went
report
away.
card. That shit's gone. It's over. But
that's just one dude opinion.
yeah.
But no, I'm gonna tell you what was so
One Eminem.
What was crazy about it?
Yeah.
It's one thing if it was like if Big Boy. DJ Head had that's who need to have a report card. DJ Head. Pick that up, DJ Head, and do that, nephew. But this dude is not relevant to nothing. You gave him a platform and a voice, and that kind of catapulted him. I don't know what he was thinking when he did what he done because
I'm falling and I can't get up.
Crazy.
My thing was he called me scary and speaking on some street shit.
He called you scary.
Yeah, because I was in a situation to where I felt like I didn't want to. It wasn't worth.
Did he call you scary like a Michael Jackson voice?
No.
Don't pay no attention to that, nephew.
Cause we ain't nothing. We gonna
You're
make
scary.
some shit move. Like, and I be
You so
chilling.
scary.
Like, I'm quiet as a bitch, but that's
Hey, Lambo Fo, that Fo over there busted.
everything.
That's bust. You gonna make YG go redo his 400.
No, every time I see YG, you look at my chin. Like,
Yeah.
on everything, but I f YG. That's my nigga right there.
So Lambo Fo, is that your street name or
No, my street name Lamb.
Lamb?
I mean Lamb.
You
Yeah.
Lamb Fo.
Yeah.
Big, little, baby, tiny.
No, I'm just me.
You the only lamb.
Yeah, I'm the only Lamb.
So where the Fo come from? You from the Fo block?
Today I found out about midget.
Where the Fo come from?
You could be the midget
my
from
daddy
your
name
hood.
used to be
Hanging
404.
404.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Project unit where you had to be tough to be in there.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
My daddy always told me like, be yourself. Don't never.
So that's a
be the next nigga.
representation of where you come from,
Yeah.
pops.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
You know, usually when we hear Fo, you see I said big,
Yeah.
little, baby, tiny.
Yeah.
Then they got infant and then
Midget.
fetus.
Midget.
Oh, they got a midget. So
I met somebody today who was telling me about midget.
I know they got fetus. Fetus been around about 10 years.
That's insane.
I ain't heard no midget.
I ain't heard midget. That's black or Mexican?
At that moment, I'm just like, okay, whatever
was a
y'all
black-
want to
that
do.
was a black
I'm not
guy or
going to pretend I
Mexican
understand. Black guy.
Yeah, I ain't heard the midget.
Yeah, I ain't heard midget.
It's kind of crazy to me because a midget is not like a smaller version of a baby.
I don't really hang with niggas that got really little or nothing like that though.
See, but it's crazy because like y'all neighborhood is old.
Yeah.
You'll have a little nigga 50.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah. You got a lot of lils.
Yeah, like y'all neighborhood
Yeah.
old as a Grape Street been around, what, 50-something years? God, y'all kicking it in the ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, Grape been around long now. That's an old game.
No, for sure. But it's different now. It's a lot of new faces.
mean, they just
every year. Every
A lot
year.
of art, you know what I'm saying? The older
It's
homies out
different.
of prison and shit. So
But it's still, it's that. But it's different. It's just more of a jungle now.
Well, you know, they made them bigger.
Yeah.
What to add on, right? It's
Yeah.
like more units over there
they
now,
doubled
right?
the units. Yeah,
Right?
they doubled the
They
units.
doubled y'all units, so I don't know why people think they gonna move their families in there.
What do you mean doubled the units?
They-
Grape Street, they made it bigger?
Hell yeah, they turned them down into condos.
Yeah.
I don't know if they built more
It's like a
units.
zoo now.
Yeah, they did.
They built more units attached to the
There's a main street
JDs.
going through that
Across the
bitch.
street or on the same side of the street?
They don't
They
know.
tearing them down row by row.
Yeah.
And then coming back up. But the people that's moving into the nice places, you know, that's a nice place, but it's not a nice place. You bring your little 14, 15-year-old over here, and he want to come out and walk to the stove, shit, he going to
Shit, he
figure
finna
out.
be from Grape Street.
That's a
Couple
fact.
months.
Yeah.
Couple months. It don't matter if you black,
Then you gonna be
Mexican.
got put on 8 times before he really get put on.
Nah, for sure.
You telling me a white kid can move there and then all of a sudden he's from the hood?
Hell yeah.
If he ain't,
If he's
That nigga gonna
15,
be
16, he
that
needs
nigga
protection?
that nigga gonna be white grape.
Oh, shit.
Ride this motherfucker.
that white boy that you
happened,
talking about,
but
he'd be 15.
I don't know, that's-
He'd
No,
shoot you,
ain't no
though.
white dudes came
That
over
nigga,
there.
he really will shoot you though. Like,
No, y'all ain't got no. You show
Nah, it really ain't
everybody
no
usually
white-
got one.
it'd be like
we got one.
Mexicans,
His
more
name Red
Mexicans.
Flag. Got Jerry Curl, all that.
Wow.
He 50. Red Flag got to be like 50-something years old.
I'm going to stay away. I don't want to get put on.
Huh? They'll put you on in a minute.
That's the problem. I'm staying away, yeah.
So Lambo, you got any projects coming up?
Nah, shit, I'm just pushing my single right now. 4 shots of your body. It's going crazy right now. Instagram, TikTok, go catch my content. I'm posting daily.
We got to bring you on Clubhouse, man.
No, for sure. I'll be listening to your clubhouse.
Yeah, I bring
shit.
you up there,
I
you
be
know.
wondering how to get in your shit when it just happened. I always
I'ma
gotta watch
send you
it
the
on
link.
YouTube. All right, for sure.
Hurricane Chris came on last night.
Oh, how was that?
Great. I had a respectful conversation.
Yeah. Him and 50, we're going back and forth.
Yeah, that's what we talked about. I understand him a little more now. Because I didn't understand the Ratchet shit.
What ratchet shit?
Okay, 50 came to the city, went to the radio station and said, we getting rid of the Ratchet movement. Okay, so he said, Wack, that's the equivalent, right, to 50 going to Compton and saying, we getting rid of the Bompton movement. All the power rules gonna take it personal, right?
Yeah.
So Ratchet is started in '99. It's like a movement in
They call it ratchet?
the Ratchet movement.
To me, ratchet is like a pejorative that you use to describe something kind of grimy,
but
right?
in Shreveport, where he from, that's a movement.
Okay.
That's like the nigga coming to watch it saying, we getting rid of the baby lokes.
I don't think it's exactly like that.
No, it's what it is. It's a whole bunch of people that represent the Ratchet movement.
It'd be like if you showed up in 2010, you were like, we're getting rid of the jerkin.
No, that's a musical movement.
Okay, but it's not the same as getting rid of a hood.
No, it's a group of
Or a
people. That's
gang.
what they
That's their
represent.
culture.
That's their culture.
That's what he's saying.
Okay.
So now, when he said it verbally, he heard it. So when he came and did the show, whatever he did, he had no artists from the Ratchet.
But Fredo Bang was on it, right? And
But he's
from,
not from the Ratchet. He's not
Okay.
from there, that city. Right? So now he like,
I did a whole
How
interview
you
with
come to
Hurricane
my-
Chris. I don't think he said the word ratchet one time.
bro, it's on the replay.
Maybe
Put
the
it-
ratchet that he killed that guy with.
I called him right now. Listen, it's on the replays.
You talked to Hurricane Chris about his body?
No, I don't know nothing about it. No,
okay.
no, we did.
We handled that,
No, we
yeah.
did. We did.
know.
We did. About the murder he called, we did.
Yeah, he beat
Because
it.
he expressed to me he was mad at Bebe for not helping him raise the money and all this crazy shit, right? But he's like, so when 50's saying this, and then he did the show and didn't include none of us, he said it on radio, we getting rid of the Ratchet movement. And then he came and did the show and didn't have none of the people from the Ratchet movement on there.
I can't really even imagine 50 saying that. That's such an old
said- he
head
said it
thing
on
to
the
say.
radio.
Just show up in somebody's town and
Which
be
I
like, we
didn't
got rid of all this shit. We're taking
I seen
over.
the shit that he posted on.
Yeah, and I didn't understand it because Fifth
50 been rapping way longer than Hurricane Chris. He been out way longer.
But he ain't down there to do no rap shit. He's doing the whole studio shit, right?
Right,
Tyler
yeah.
Perry type shit. So I told him, I said, well, you do know your arm's too short to box with that. The city behind him, he bringing jobs to the community, right? So you can't say he's not doing nothing for your community. But I do understand if he continues to say that, that can lead to some unnecessary. I didn't know that Ratchet movement was really like a clique of
Yeah, I
people
never
out
heard of
there.
that, yeah.
I know. But you know, if a motherfucker said, we building the thing and watch, and this is gonna go, y'all tripping.
Yeah, it's a problem. You just got to know what you're getting yourself.
Yeah, so, but I told him, I said, the only problem is you look like you the only one.
What's this shit say? I'm going to get it one way or another. Okay.
Yeah, rich and rotten.
You should get one that says, if the cops come, warn a brother.
That's hard.
Well, you ain't seen that like your whole life?
No, I haven't seen that.
Oh, I've been seeing that at like the beach and shit for like 20,
white
30
boy
years.
places.
No. Well, yeah, but I just seen it in Manhattan Beach. A couple brothers
White
over
boy
there, right?
places. I ain't been to Manhattan Beach.
It's a good spot. It's good vibes.
Great. That's what we call, the duck off.
You said
Yeah.
Manhattan Beach is good for what?
Good vibes.
Oh.
It's just laid back vibes.
See, when he down there,
You gotta
he's
go to Newport
being the
Beach.
white guy.
Newport
When
Beach is
we're
nice.
down there, we looking for people like us that's also ducking off down there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So wherever we go duck off, we in our head, some other niggas down here.
Yeah.
So we can't never rest, nephew. You know that.
I was down there for like a week. I didn't see anybody who looked
You
like
went
they
down there
had
with the family?
any kind of street stuff going on.
Yeah, you was down there.
Very tame.
You were down there.
I was probably the worst guy in town for the time that I was there. Yeah, that's a bad sign.
You been tainted. You know you and Brick Baby do shit. Y'all do gay shit sometimes. That's what he said.
You get lonely behind the walls.
So look, man, Lambo Fo. Lambo Fo, we about to get to 03 Greedo. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking
He
for
was rapping about him, and then Greedo
I'm
decided he didn't like him
I'm
after he
looking
was
for
rapping
another
about him.
guy running around here. Hey, you know what? I do not with leather pants, but I with them. Is it leather joints? I with them. You wearing them right. I've been, my homeboy Pesci brought me some. I didn't want the DP.
I feel like those aren't leather. I feel like they're just like a,
I
like
got
a different
mad.
finish on them.
I like them.
I got mad. When you Runch, you wear all kind of shit.
Now, I got some pants like that too,
You
and
wear
whenever
all
I
kind
wear
of
them,
shit.
people
You
people
always
point it
been
out.
like that. You all kind of shit. Come on over here, Gucc. Lambo Fo, y'all copy shit, man.
Shout
We're
out
gonna bring
Lambo.
the clubhouse.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
What's up with it, man? What's up with it?
Yo, man, was you wearing that shirt when y'all signed 03 Greedo?
Shit.
Probably so.
Trust me.
Trust me. That's a process.
We got Watts in the build. 100 and month third. Jordan Downs. So I've been seeing Greedo. He mentioned me too. I guess he was mad at me because we talked about it. And I don't know why people get mad at me for reporting what's in the blogs. You say, yo, have you seen this?
I would say it's more of the personal touch that you add to it.
What?
I mean, your own personal opinions and flair. If you were to just report on like whatever gets said in the news, then it might not be so controversial, right?
It's my opinion.
Right.
You had an opinion, you get mad at you?
What was my opinion? My opinion was like, oh, leave him alone. He's fine.
Well, here goes the day. The first time I met Greedo, was that 15, 16?
16. I was in jail in 15.
16?
Yeah.
We was at the observatory or something in Orange County. I pull in. Nephew back there, Runchy. He said, Wack, man, come meet my artist, 03 Greedo. I look at Runchy, I look at the artist, I greet him. He got his head down looking at the ground. I tell nephew, man, tell that nigga, bring the nigga in, but tell that nigga get some, he got to act like it's his building.
Right.
So, and I say that to say this, and that I watched you work with him to build, to get to a point where he eventually started talking too much. Because my homeboy G Will, I think he was kind of like part of y'all thing one time. That G Will called and told me, I got to get away from this nigga Wack. This nigga mouth is a little disrespectful.
Yeah, he was going to come up here and explain his side.
Yeah.
Yeah, G Will.
That's the nigga that pushed his ass in the bushes when he said I ran. But like it was a situation with him and Will, whatever.
But Will was part of the team, right?
He was part of the tail, so I'm
Fuck you
like,
running for?
so
Y'all
look,
part of the team.
so
You
the
ran.
situation.
And then
He
Will
got mad at
was.
me.
That's what I'm saying.
Look, he got mad at me because he jumped out the car on the bread, and I stayed in the car with Will. But I'm like, nigga, you playing? I know Will a gangster.
That's a
I'm finna
fact.
see what's up with this nigga because he finna go to these Bloods. I know, nigga, I'm finna trail him and see what he on, before I can try to calm that down because I know he coming back to your house. So situation.
But all y'all doing the business together
yeah, so
somehow.
it ain't no side pictures.
Yeah,
ain't no
so
gang
what you
shit.
really doing is, nigga, I'm really trying to calm this down.
Exactly, because I know Will about that. He
That's a fact.
You feel me? That's my nigga. Shout out
Oh,
my nigga
William
Will.
Odom.
Who's Will and what are we talking
G
about?
Will from my
It's a
neighborhood.
situation.
Okay.
But he was,
Shit.
they was business partners, all of them, and came together.
And Chase.
Okay.
Yeah, and Chase.
And Chase, I think that's Will brother.
That's his brother, yeah.
Yeah, they all came together and was financing Greedo. I think this might have been before you went and got the deal, right?
It was like right before
before the
because
deal.
we took him to Chase and
He was
Will.
already turned up. Like by the time they got it.
About
Yeah,
he
just came
was
in.
he was rolling for about a good 6 to 8 months.
Yeah.
So okay, yeah, I want to know this whole timeline. So you guys signed him in what year? And
20.
The deal came in December 2017.
Yeah.
okay,
But we signed him before that.
and he was already rolling around with TK and Picasso at that point, or no?
They
That was
were just
before
friends.
that.
It wasn't no
They just did
business.
marketing and shit like that.
Yeah,
They came a
Picasso
little
did
late.
like A&R work for him and
Yeah.
shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you guys signed him and start shopping him to labels, or what happened once you guys started working with him?
We was under a management first with him, management contract. But when we took him to Will and Chase, that's when we did the production. We signed the label deal. We gave him 60% and we had 40. So that's what that happened. And it only took us about, I mean, you got all these heads. I mean, it's a four-headed monster on the team. So it didn't take us no time to go in and sign.
Did you know about his legal situation and that he was basically going to have to go do time at that time?
I knew that he was out on bond. We all knew because actually G. Will bailed him out a time that he did get caught at the Roosevelt Hotel with Will, right? I wasn't there,
Yeah.
but they the bounty hunters or the
Yeah.
police, whoever caught him, they arrested him up there. I wasn't there, but he was up there chilling with Will and shit.
Okay.
Will bonded him out, I think the second time.
Quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know, as a team, niggas was paying his bills, his buying him clothes, especially Will, because him and Will and Gucci was hanging out more. You know, I don't really hang.
Yeah,
I
he
got
don't.
f- you.
Yeah, he don't.
Like I f- Gucci and Will, don't get me wrong, but I don't hang like they hang. Like
Yeah, same
they're my
program.
brothers.
Yeah, Runch don't really hang out like that. He been having the same program and shit. You know, me,
Yeah,
I'm a
yeah,
party,
yeah.
I'm gonna go out shit. Nigga, I did 6.5 years in prison.
And then
I'm out here, nigga.
and then-
Frontlining, but you know, Runch got the same program.
But he signs to Alamo, and you guys help
Who brought the
facilitate that deal?
Who brought the
Yeah,
Alamo?
And you guys
Me and
participated in that?
Me and Runch.
Todd emailed
Yeah.
him. I was handling all the emails and shit, and I let him know. First, I didn't even see the email.
Yeah.
And once we ended up finding the email, we took a deal, whatever. But we didn't know that Todd was a part of Interscope with Joey. Joey was at Interscope. at the
Joey
time.
I.
Yeah, that's my guy. And Chase and Will was dealing with Joey, so it was kind of like a, you know what I'm saying, cross.
Yeah.
So we couldn't do that. And whatever they had on the table, I don't know. They was working their way and we was working our way. And then we ended up just going with Todd because Todd always, you know, kept his word. So that's just what it was.
Okay.
So
And
y'all
then-
get the deal done.
Yeah, we
Yeah, it was,
negotiated. Yeah, me and Runch was on the phone with Todd. We negotiated this whole deal
Yeah.
back and forth.
He actually
You know?
got a good deal. Wasn't no nothing. Like I said, he got 60% and we took 40. Like we gave him a big chunk of the production.
So in all actuality, with Alamo, y'all did a 50-50. I'm taking it, right?
With
Yeah,
Alamo
distribution deal.
Distribution.
50-50, right? So in other words,
Did a partnership.
y'all got 20% because you got 20% of his 50%, right?
Well,
That's how it
we
worked.
How we was doing, we didn't really get no royalties from Alamo. You know how that shit, you would be waiting on that shit for I don't know how long.
Yep.
But we got the Vans first. That was in 2017. But he was in the red already just with the us.
Oh, everything y'all did.
Yeah, and then that shit happened with them with G Will.
Yeah.
So Will like, nah, nigga, f all that, nigga, you owe me this. So when the
I remember I got the call from Will.
Vans came,
Yeah.
he owed the Will more than 60, but Will just took 60 off the muscle.
Yeah.
And the 90 had to get split between us three now.
There you go. Well, shit,
Outside
y'all
of that-
been taking care of him.
Yeah, outside of that, I mean, he ended up going to jail. Man, I got text messages with his girl, his fiance at the time. Wiring her 45K, his 60% or whatever was made. I can't really say too much numbers, but you posting numbers on your Instagram, but that was really
Yeah, I seen
our
them
40%
text messages.
that we was owed. So it ain't no, you can't say, oh, Will and Chase them, that percentage supposed to go back to me. Nah, nigga, they don't go back to you because they can sign that shit to you, Adam. They can give it to Wack if they want to. It's they shit.
That's our
We
contract
bought
set up.
out their percentage so they can go their way. But I didn't never want Will and Chase to go nowhere. They're my guys. You know what I'm saying?
Plus, Chase got a lot of resources.
Yeah.
So you guys were on good terms up until him getting locked up, and this stuff all started happening while he was locked
got
up?
locked up. Yeah. That's when
Okay.
things started happening or whatever. Like my uncle Lily, he got 5%. he should be on his way, but he got 5% of it. He called one
So
day.
it was a
saying he
whole
wanted to take
Grape Street thing outside of G. Will and
Great
Chase.
Piru thing.
Yeah, from Pacoima.
Yeah,
Got you.
that's what it was.
Well, I do know this, and you know this. He was getting real disrespect with his mouth with a lot of people. And every time I got the call I was somewhere, I would always call it out of respect to you.
Yeah, I remember.
Right? I didn't, like 4-5 times, I'm talking about some reputable people. I'm like, nah, bro, that's Runch thing. Leave that alone. Just call Runch, let Runch deal with it.
Yeah.
And niggas respected that. So that's why I was kind of shocked that he would play his hand that he's playing right now.
I mean, the internet undefeated. You could talk all the talk you want to talk when you sitting somewhere else. I mean, at the end of the day, if Gucci lead this today, and tomorrow he get on internet and call me all type of bitch ass niggas, I mean, I would hope and I believe that he'll be in the projects or somewhere reachable that we can handle this.
No,
If you a real one.
Yeah, that's real.
You know what I'm saying?
So the telling allegation, because I still ain't really.
I feel like we're racing a little bit if we're going to get into that, right? Because I want to know.
let's stay
you
on
want to
the
know
business.
about the
Let's stay on
Yeah,
the business
let's stay
right
on the
now.
business.
Because I want to
yeah.
know
'Cause he-
when that
Obsessed
came out.
with snitching. But anyway, so okay, the whole time he's locked up, are you guys still in communication?
Of course. For one, he had to sign over power of attorney to sign his signature, but wasn't nothing get signed unless he called. We had the lawyer Dave at the time. David McGriff was representing the company as a whole, and he was communicating through Dave. But Dave had like a medical issue or something like that. Well, we didn't know, but he just stopped answering. But at the business don't stop when you stop answering. So I respectfully, Dave, my guy though, we had to go with another lawyer. So, and then too, it was starting to be a conflict because we started having this situation with him wanting to buy back some percentage and, he's incarcerated for one. His mental ain't even there. He's going his mind all kind of racing and shit. You know what I'm saying? He probably thinking, I don't know what. But Gucci and him had a relationship. It was just business with me. Like, I'm not, like me and him the same age, but he didn't grow up with me. Or, you know what I'm saying? My dear, like he came around like 2016, but he was claiming hood.
Well, what you mean came around? So he didn't grow up in Watts?
Nah.
Where he grew up at? Where did he?
I'm in Sacramento, Gardena.
Didn't he do a song, a Gardena song?
Yeah.
Like Gar or something?
Yeah, the Shotgun sent it to me. Yeah. Man, I
Was he claiming Shotgun?
To me. Nah, I ain't gonna say that. They didn't.
He was
say
just
no
hanging
shit like
around
that.
with him.
Yeah, he just was repping Gardena real heavy.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but I seen it on the internet, but they sent it to me a while ago. But that shit all over the internet. You got it?
What? He had a song called what? Shotgun?
I don't know what it was called, but it was him, where he was from before he came to the project.
Oh,
Yeah, when
okay,
you
I
hear
don't know.
Gar or anything, that's Gardena.
Wait, so when did you start with him?
He was in jail too.
I met him back when I got out in 2016. He used to be hanging with my sister, baby daddy, and shit.
Okay.
Feel me? That's how I got acquainted with the nigga. You feel me? Like, it was just business. Like, we used to talk about business and shit like that.
When you met him, what was he claiming?
He was claiming the hood, but he never got put on the hood.
So who he was around? Was he around you?
He was around. He was around
He
like
didn't know all that.
my childhood friends that I grew up with. You feel me? So that's how I like starting to accept him and shit like that. You feel me? Through them. So it wasn't just like, cause I don't talk to everybody. You feel me? Like I ain't no friendly nigga. So I'ma just, you feel me? Like they call a nigga bully, but I ain't no bully. I'm just strict on my program. So through my little brothers and was with him and shit like that, and it was like, yeah, he cool, fuck with him. So I never hung with him until we started doing the business. You feel me? So I met him and shit, you feel me? I got at Runch. Like, man, what's up? What you want to do? This nigga got a single out, you feel me? Me and Greedo was talking about business and shit like that
And
prior.
it was crazy because
And he was on Runch too before that.
right before he asked me
Maybe
that,
before I got
I
out.
said, is that the same little nigga that be with, I named a few of the homies that he be with, some little young niggas. And he was like, yeah. I said, well, he asked me. I told that nigga to get back at me. I want to know if he's serious or not. I ain't about wasting no time. And then he came back with him. And I was like, yeah, okay, he might be serious. I ain't finna everybody rap. I got
So he was hanging over there. We can give him that. He went from Sacramento to Gardena, was hanging with the cats in Gardena, and then somehow through your family worked his way to Watts. Somebody had to bring him over there. You ain't just going over
Our
there.
friends. I mean, I ain't gonna say
You
nigga
ain't
wasn't in
going
the hood,
over there
you
to the JDs, just going over there. Somebody got to let
he had a gun case or something like that. when he said his brother told on him, but that's in his music, his old music. Something happened like that, and I think my homeboy Mad Mel ran across him in there, and kind of I think brought him over there. Him and Lil L.
Jailhouse fine.
Yes.
Pooh Rider special.
that.
My nigga Pooh Rider, he sent all kind of niggas to the streets from jail.
Buffalo.
Yeah.
I was in the pen with
So you already know.
you know what's up.
Yeah, he said, oh yeah. So
My nigga.
all right, so he makes it to Watts. That connection happens. That comes to you.
He knew Runch already.
Yeah.
Runch had him with Gates and them and all them. Like,
See, I took him
he
to the
had him
studio.
before I even had him.
Him and Lil 100. That's my homeboy, Lil One. I came up with him. That's really my homeboy.
Yeah.
I took him to the studio with Gates, you know, because I'm like, we finna try to work. And Gates like, shit, what nigga y'all want in the A or anybody else? I'm gonna go get some futures. We gonna build this up, you know. That's family. So, bro, like, whatever you trying to do, we gonna throw it there. Gates do the song or whatever for him. I don't hear nothing about the song back. Gates like, shit, what y'all finna do? I'm finna do what I gotta do. So they left or whatever. Lil 100, being him, that's my little nigga though.
Yeah.
He took the song. He didn't put nobody on that motherfucker. That ain't my business though. I ain't no rapper.
So why he didn't get on it? He might have didn't get on the same reason why he didn't run out there doing that Thug show.
Yeah.
When Thug said he gonna take a break, he can go. I heard he got slapped that day.
Yeah.
Who he was with? Somebody. He was with one of your homeboys.
Yeah, I was in jail around that time. That was like
That was when
2015.
Pee Wee
Then Thug told him he can go out there and do a song, and he was scared.
Yeah. I heard it. I heard the problems. He froze up or some shit. But you know,
He was shy when I met him.
But that goes back to when you met him. From there to now, it's a totally different person.
Well, he started really experiencing success in like 2017, 2018. Like
18.
the whole lead up to him getting locked up was like him just meeting and linking and doing music with more and more rappers. And like,
When did he go? 2020, 2019?
No, it was way before
wasn't even
COVID.
out
It was
there.
probably
When he went to
2018. Well, he caught his case probably before they even.
No, but when he turned himself in.
2018.
18.
Yeah, 2018.
What did he do, like a nickel or something?
He did about 3.5, 4.
He had 20 and he did 50.
Yeah, they do
Or
like
did
third
5.
time or some shit out
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Texas timing is different.
They do third time, 25%, 30% or something.
See, and then my homeboy caught the case with him, J-Man. That's his brother-in-law. He got kids with his sister. So you know they inside the conversation is more than mine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That man sleeping his mother home,
Got
sleeping
you.
his sister bed. So like that's where all that shit came from.
You know, all
He
that
got
time,
probation.
I avoided. You know that you never could find anything on Clubhouse. We was running heavy paperwork because I avoided talking about his situation because I remember he was supposed to be straightening your situation.
Yeah.
So I never brought him up.
Right.
People would send me paperwork, and I didn't go over it. I did some bitch ass nigga shit.
But the girl you're saying that he was dating, is that the one he proposed to on stage and all that shit?
No.
Oh, that was okay.
Nah. That was who he was with the time he was
Right.
doing his time and shit. But he was with her before too.
Yeah.
But I know I gave her one payment. Listen, we only had 3, maybe 4. But it wasn't over 4. But we only had 3 payments the whole time with his career while we was dealing with it.
Like from the label or?
From Tune
From
Core.
from publishing.
Right.
Yeah.
It wasn't
Did he recoup?
Wasn't nobody. No, it wasn't nobody getting no millions of dollars or whatever. No
So he didn't
talking
recoup
shit.
with Alamo.
Hell no, he's still in the red.
If he ain't recoup, ain't no money going out.
Right.
You might have to send an audit out.
Yeah.
You know, I got a good audit team.
But so when did shit start getting messy? It was while he was locked up?
Why he was locked up.
Yeah, it was while he was locked up. It was a situation basically, you feel me? This what happened. Okay, say we getting paid, right? Percentage, we getting our percentage out of the cut 17.5 a piece. All right. All right, no, let me go back. All right. Now the situation with him was, let me go back. With Greedo now, we got paid, right? But all this old music and new music was mixed in with the TuneCore before we signed him.
I think he had one project out before
Yeah.
we signed him, so he considered like we don't supposed to touching
We
that.
wasn't. We
Which
wasn't.
that
But that's
wasn't-
going to be a tiny percentage of the
It-
total, right?
Yes.
You just hit the nail on the
Because
coffin.
we signed him when all the popping music was out.
Okay.
So it got mixed up, and he already had a TuneCore account. You know what I'm saying? When we signed him, so he was already receiving the payments himself. So basically, the payments got mixed up, and he was like, "Hey man, I got overpaid." But you know, mind you, when you're doing business, corporate business with lawyers, they always involved when a payment is going through. So we end up getting money tangled in with his old money with the new money of the new music we did. So we like, shit, let's fix it. Like, I mean, if we got overpaid a little bit, you feel me? Like get an accountant. You feel me? Let's like nigga, next money roll in, you take it off
See
the
what
top.
we owe you when you take that off top,
feel me?
because we know it's a small
That's real.
fraction.
Yeah, so it was just like that. We had a simple conversation. The homie Dustboy was on 3-way. You feel me? He heard all the conversations and everything. He's supposed to been here too.
Yeah. He
But,
got caught up in traffic, Dustboy. But see,
Yeah.
Dustboy was, he accepted every collect call. Dustboy the one got that engagement ring for his fiance when he got. Dustboy was his fly on the wall. That's the homie. He had a life sentence, came home, he do his thing, stand up guy, never told Dustboy straight. But Dustboy was his partner. Dustboy kind of took him in, you know what I'm saying, when he came over there too. And Dustboy can explain this shit the same how we explaining it. Ain't nobody
did all
took
the
nothing from
three-way
that
calls.
dude. That dude know everything, and Dustboy so mad because he been betrayed.
So nobody. I remember you telling me when he was in jail, he did something to where the payments stopped coming.
Yeah. It was like we was having a situation, and the label didn't want to be in the middle, or they don't want to be wrong by releasing any money to no sides. So it just had to, pause.
So when he came home, what happened? I mean, y'all got contracts. So a letter of direction should have rightfully went in.
It was a situation to where
was a
when we was getting paid, it was his TuneCore, and he had control over that. So when the situation happened on that, he can lock up on it.
So was the label collecting the TuneCore?
No, they didn't have no. It was just me, him, and Runch. And
So
homie Lily.
the label side, they're not recouped yet. So they ain't cut nobody no checks outside of the advancement.
Well, when he was incarcerated, we actually, they wasn't gonna release any music because he wasn't here to promote it. And I ended up doing a 70-30 mixtape deal with the label just for 5 mixtapes. But he had so much music, so that's when I think the first one was the DJ Mustard project.
Yeah.
And then it went on from there to the 5. So all this, he out of a contract with us and things like that. None of those projects really sold or mounted up to be an album. So technically, he still owed us 5 albums.
So it was mixtapes. Did they go on paperwork as
It's
mixtapes?
mixtapes, yeah.
Yeah, that's the same problem Thug had with 300. Remember
Yeah.
that? When he I dropped all these projects, but they was documented as mixtapes. Even though I tell
Same
people,
shit.
yeah, like a real mixtape is an artist rhyming over other niggas' beats.
Well,
Shout out
yeah.
DJ K Slate, DJ Drama, and the rest of them.
It's not that
Today
simple
they
these
call
days,
them
yeah.
a mixtape. If it's original production, ain't no mixtape.
Right.
I don't care what you talking about, but because they be scared of what the sales gonna be, they'll call it a mixtape.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So you drop. That's to keep his name going.
Yeah, while he was incarcerated, we had to.
Yeah, I mean you doing what you're supposed to do as a label.
Yeah. So that's what but we never seen anything from it. And we supposed to, I had to set up the deal actually. At this time we got a new lawyer, Vince, out of the A. And Vince set up the deal, me and Vince set up the deal. He was incarcerated, about to get out and shit. And we just was dropping. I ain't got no problem with drop, you know what I'm saying? We all get paid. So that's what happened. But one day we got a call from jail about the percentage. It's too much.
Oh, he wanted to change to 60-40.
Yeah.
He wanted the big homie Lily. He wanted to take that percentage out.
Yeah,
You
he
feel me?
didn't
We had a
want to
conversation
pay him.
about it in Runch. Like nigga, like this the big homie, nigga. Like no, like he got to keep
The
keep
5%
5%.
Lily got.
So Greedo ended up getting mad about that too. You feel me?
But Lily 5% was coming from y'all or him?
Sorry.
From out of R40, yeah.
Out of your 40, that had nothing to do with him.
Yeah, but to him, he's still in the paperwork.
Yeah.
That's just the way certain people think. We not gonna think like that.
So he didn't want Lily part of nothing.
Nah.
And Lily's 5% is coming from y'all 40%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he crazy.
And then as
Yeah.
a when you're doing a production, homie, you don't get an artist 60%. You know that.
I mean, it all
take
depends.
control, but I'm just saying.
It all
A nigga, we wasn't no bad intentions.
That's what you're saying.
We
Yeah, you gave me more. Yeah.
No, nothing.
Oh, y'all didn't do no pub deal with him?
No pub deal with Alabama. We get all this publishing.
Y'all get all the pub.
Man,
As a
team, we get it, but we didn't give them no publishing, you know?
Alamo didn't get nothing.
No.
Okay. So did y'all go do a pub deal on him eventually?
He set one up when we was in jail, but
Set
basically
up
we
one,
didn't
but
do it.
we didn't fall through because we started having a situation, and that's why.
Also, he f***ed his money off.
I mean,
Because back when he
I
had
don't
the
know what the
buck,
business is doing right now, but
contractually, y'all entitled to some of the pub?
of course,
Yes, of course.
Oh yeah, y'all need to call Simran Singh, let him get on it. Cause if they cut a check,
Oh yeah, you know I ain't doing no boss tripping.
yeah, they cut a check, y'all
you got
supposed to
to
get
pay.
y'all cut.
all right.
Yeah, I mean business is stealing is stealing.
But so then he's like, his accusation in the video that he put out the other day is that there were just random songs that you guys were taking the money out from those songs.
No, he was saying just random amounts was coming out.
Right.
But it was a random amounts because I controlled the count.
And I was sending the money because I had a cell phone in jail the whole time.
So he was controlling the
and signing
TuneCore
off on the albums and mixtapes and shit.
I was
but-
controlling the count because everybody in this room know I've been a fair dude all my life. I've been getting money since 14.
Yeah. You
whole
ain't
lot
gonna do
of-
no. You might do some taking, but you ain't gonna do
doing
no stealing
at all.
It's a difference.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't steal. I take.
Bro,
You know,
hey,
Taking
but
is from a stranger.
No,
From anybody.
stealing is a doing some backdoor shit. If I just happen to have a problem with you and I ran into you, in the midst of me running to you, you had some things on you that I can feel could be real disrespectful to you, I'ma take that. I'm not gonna steal. You gonna know I did it. Take it is when you know exactly who did it. Stealing is when a motherfucker go take something and you trying to figure out who did it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I ain't doing no stealing.
Yeah, he not
I ain't
doing
never
it.
been my MO. I ain't never been a liar or a thief.
So it sounds to me like it was a basic problem of. Did he have an accountant?
Nah, we had
It could have
one.
been. It could have been fixed. It was simple shit. You
He
feel
wanted
me?
people to feel sorry for him and side with him. You know, that's like the easy route out to say a motherfucker stealing you and look what type of niggas is around you. So, you know, the fans believe that. He might have believed it, but you won't. You
Yeah, I
what I'm
know
saying?
better. I know you.
Yeah. You know,
It's
that shit-
just different.
The situation basically could have been fixed. You know, and then you write letters and tell the hood like, oh man, they stole. After everything could have been really fixed. You know what I'm saying? It was just shit like that going on, and you know, like it was some bullshit, man. Could have been worked
Hey.
out though.
Lambo Fo in here. Have you ever had a stealing problem?
Not that I've heard of.
Yeah, he ain't, you know what I'm saying? And that ain't gonna happen.
So by the time he gets out, are you guys still in communication, or is it like completely deaded by that point?
It's communicating a little bit, but through the lawyers. And I think it just went cold turkey, huh?
I ain't talked to him at all. I mean, he was hitting you up. He was mad. At
Well,
me.
look, nephew.
Yeah.
You know I be knowing what's going on, right?
Yeah.
You know, every now and then I call you. I tend to call you at certain times.
Yeah.
And I may just call and say, yeah, I ain't everything cool, right? As long as I can hear you and hear the tone in your voice, you know, I know you. We done did a few dances, right?
Yeah.
So I know you talk to him. You in the studio.
Yeah.
You might not know I know, but you went and had a conversation with him
Yeah.
at the studio.
Yeah, I got it.
It was unexpected
I got some calls from
visit.
Yeah.
Now, how did that
You popped
conversation?
up on him
He definitely did.
once he got out. How many days or how long after he got out?
I mean, at the end of the day, the lawyers was kind of trying to get things right. So I had patience and I tried to make it work.
He went by himself. I got the call.
Yeah.
And I called you. I didn't tell you why I was calling.
Yeah.
But I called you. And you went to the studio. And he had a few people with him from your neighborhood. And you respectfully asked him to stay where they was at. And you had a conversation with him. But in that conversation, they told me he was saying, Runch, I'm going to get you right.
Yeah, he was. And Lily.
Somebody in the room told me he told you that.
Yeah, that's like your studio.
Yeah, you know. And you was respectful, y'all shook, and that was it. So what happened after that?
About our conversation in the little side room.
Yeah.
And he was saying like, I ain't with Gucci. I'm gonna get you an L straight woo. And he brought up Gucci again. I say, look, homie, Gucci ain't here to defend himself, so don't bring up Gucci no more. But, you know, he was a deer with headlights on, so it was different. And maybe you were just telling me what you wanted me to hear because I was right there, but I just felt like, nigga, we can get this right. This ain't nothing to be going back and forth about. You owe. You know you owe.
So what happened after that conversation where it was an understanding?
What I really think, though, what happened, I think, two things. It could have been his lawyer, his new lawyer, that's kind of like trying to play hardball and tell him whatever his side of it.
Yeah, but lawyers there to facilitate, not dictate.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, don't no lawyer of mine dictate shit.
And
Well, they give you a lot of advice too.
They
usually.
facilitate. If I was talking to you and we negotiating a deal, I may be doing this deal a certain way because of how you did a deal prior to me a certain way, right? And I'm going to tell my lawyer, these are my terms, this is what it is, make sure it's read that way. He can't tell me this is what you need to do. Because I know I did that deal with you based on probably some other stuff you done for me.
But a lot of times when you're paying a lawyer, part of the reason you're paying them is because they've got experience in this sort
I
of
don't
thing.
know.
And
All I need you to do is what I'm telling you I agreed to, structure it in legal form. Don't tell me what percentage I should do. Don't tell me I don't give a what you talking about. I'm going to fire you.
I might ask the lawyer, like, what's average? What's normal in this situation?
Okay, if you just did a deal with me or Wack, I'm bringing you in on this shit. Had nothing to do with me, but you been my partner, we hustling. They came to me because of this. I'm gonna give you 35% of this, right? You didn't have to tell me nothing. You could have did that, I would have never known, right? So something pop up with me, right? Yo, Adam, I got this thing, whoop. It's big money. They giving us some money up front. We gonna go 60-40, I'm gonna give you 40%. My lawyer's not gonna tell me that's too much or what you shouldn't, because he doesn't know why I'm doing this.
Okay.
Only thing his job is to do is to structure the paperwork so that I'm protected in what I'm doing. That's it. Like,
But so wait, you're saying that the lawyer did what in this situation?
might have gotten his ear.
got in his ear.
Oh.
But I ain't saying he did. I'm saying that it's possible. Because he was talking about getting this shit right.
Making it right.
You know what I'm saying? He was. And then it's just like, our lawyer never hear nothing back.
I know one thing though, when I see strength showing up, I done had 3 people walk in. Everybody got a little purple on. But one dude, his eyes tell on him, right? That let me know is proper representation with y'all, right? And I'm pretty sure, because I know I get it. When I be doing business with people, the homies be on me about what I shouldn't do, and then I do it, right? I'm pretty sure some people over there who was like, I told y'all so, right?
I mean, yeah.
Right?
These my brothers right there, and they know. Like, we kind of real click tight. We
Yeah.
ain't just with no niggas. We go to the club, we gonna fight the whole club.
No, that's a
Get to the
fact.
parking lot, we gonna do whatever else in the parking
That's
lot.
a fact. Runchy got in his bloodline. You know, his daddy got a crazy story. Hey, when is this in you, was in you, right?
All our parents and uncles and shit is the founders of this shit. Ain't nobody came from nowhere. Straight in Watts. So it's a difference than coming from somewhere else playing. You know what I'm saying? Like, our bloodline is the founders of this shit. Not no tag-alongs, none of that shit.
Yeah.
We ain't
So
got a
now,
choice.
you got contracts. It's money that he collected, and y'all never got y'all cut. Pretty much what I'm hearing. While he was in there, right?
Yeah, everything just was piling up until he came home. Even when he got out, you know, it still was at it. Shit was freezed and everything, but
And could y'all see the amount or no?
no.
He changed all the
Lawyers have to deal with that part.
and your lawyers couldn't.
They wasn't trying to turn over the proper things and none of
going
that.
through litigation and
Like,
shit like that. So it was going through litigation, and then, you know, Runch ended up having a conversation with him. It's supposed to have been worked out. Then the nigga get the plan and shit like that. He didn't want to talk to me. You feel me? So he was like fake beefing with me about some shit.
Yeah, I sent over all the bank statements from the label. Like from 2017, like I said, it wasn't number 3. The max was 4 payments. We didn't make no $2 million.
But I seen you wire this girl like 45,000. Another.
That was the first payment we got. That was his 60%. So, you know what I'm saying? Now the second payment, I believe, where the second payment go? Where Vince sent that to him?
The payment came. The second payment
Vince kept it in his account and then got it to him, right?
No, it was something to where we left something in his account when he didn't get that phone access, and
he didn't call us.
We got withdrawals
out,
right? Basically, because when I used to send the money down, Runch used to go to my mom and take my mama cash money. You feel me? He get Lily his money because me and Greedo was in jail, and Runch was the only person that was the custodial of the account. So he used to get Greedo money and ask him like, "Where you wanted that?" "Oh, go give it to my wife."
Yeah, that was
take mine to my mama.
That was one time.
Yeah.
Because
so
after that, it was like the lawyers was involved and they got to shoot it to him.
Yeah.
His 60% never came to us. You know what I'm saying? So whatever came from TuneCore and it said it came to our business account was our 40%. None less, none more.
So the stuff he was showing on Instagram Live or he was
That
talking
came
about?
to our account. Yeah, from the
That's what you're
TuneCore
talking
that he
about
had
here.
control of, right. Yeah, so that's all lies.
And there been times like where it was only one time this happened. We let his percentage up in the TuneCore account, but we withdrew our percentage.
Right.
We telling him, so he's like, "Man, where the money go? Y'all usually withdraw the money." "Man, look, bro, you didn't have no access to your phone." So we left that up in there, but he got confused and was like, "Man, y'all started," you feel me? Like he's saying we stole some money from him. Shit like
So
that.
if 100,000 came, not saying it, y'all simply took 40, left 60 there.
Yeah.
Right. And now,
So why couldn't he see that?
Man, nigga retarded, man. He
then
dumb
he
as a
paid
motherfucker, he don't know no
$15,000
business.
for his appeal lawyer.
Oh, without him
he
even
paid
talking.
that. Without him even on the
Yeah.
phone.
I was in jail. I was sitting in the pen. I was in Ironwood. I was on 3 yard in Ironwood.
That came out of your money.
Man, look. That came out out of Greedo money, but
He paid it from the business.
From the business.
Yeah, yeah.
Basically, this is a situation that happened.
And then we registered down there 300 songs that wasn't registered because he don't know business.
So he was uploading shit.
Last year to lose.
Y'all double back and rewrite.
And paid that.
Through our new lawyer.
Like,
you got a sound exchange, all that shit.
Yeah, they charge y'all for that.
Come on now. That shit.
Yeah, they charge us. Yeah, they charge us like what, 10,000?
Something like
But that was an investment for y'all to generate some money.
To generate some money. We got that shit documented.
Yeah.
We saved this whole catalog.
I don't think you can steal in music because it's too much wires and
Everything
bank
documented, you know what I'm saying? So
Footprints.
Why the some dummies will steal some money out your account, your name on it, Black 100, your name on the account, and we gonna just steal this, nigga, we'll take this from you, nigga.
Hey, Wack.
You feel me?
Have I ever stole from Kevin?
Nah,
Stole
never.
from whatever I did with Rod Wave when I signed Rod Wave to Kevin?
You definitely did the Rod Wave deal.
Yeah, like
Kevin trusts you with his life. That's Kevin Gates.
Yeah,
You really signed Rod Wave to Kevin Gates
Yeah,
in
he
what
did
year?
that.
he
He did that. He just be.
didn't
We
even
can't
know
all
that.
be mad at him. The mother always want to be over there and fly on the wall. He could have been out front with it. That's just not his character and personality because of who he was and what he stood for, being from Grape Street. He never was able to shake that because Runchy was always one of them, you know, he was the Bush people to be, right? So I'm like, yo, Nev, people need to know who you are in this game. What K-Slate did for me, I was the same way. Man, I ain't my own, all that, just to give me the money.
Right.
He still, if you see Kevin Gates, 80% of the time, you see Runch. You see DeRozan. If you look on the pop-out shit, you see Runch.
Hey, we got a pop-up shop on Saturday at 12 o'clock in Compton, Comp 10. So I don't think I'm hurting for anything.
No, but it's a lot he's done that he don't come out and he don't want the light on him. And I think this is why Greedo was able to do what he did, because people don't know who the you are. They don't know the things you've done, the doors you open up. I know because you always call me and be like, this what I'm doing, am I moving right? You remember when you called me with them people on the phone? What I tell them, the label.
Yeah.
I'm not doing nothing, signing off nothing unless Runch got his paperwork. Don't call me.
Let's be
about it.
real. Like this exact situation where an artist gets signed, and at first it's like, oh, the label or the management company is getting X percentage, and it seems okay because they understand that they're in the growth stage of their career, and then at some point the check gets bigger and bigger, and especially while he's locked up, so he's not seeing them. So in his head, he starts thinking like, why the f am I paying $40,000 or whatever it is? Like, I've seen that happen over and over and over with artists.
Listen,
I get
did
what
you
you're
come?
Not to say it's right, but it's like a very common
Do you
scenario,
know what
especially for
happened?
somebody who doesn't have a shitload of business
Do you know
experience.
what happened when they took 300 songs that wasn't registered
You're talking old songs?
and got them registered? I don't give a if they old or new.
Yeah.
That means revenue,
That's a lot of money. It's a lot of
right?
money, man.
They did that. He's in jail. So that's money that would have never went to the TuneCore.
That's
They're
something-
working. They're working for their money.
Right. Yeah. I
That's
mean, if you
something
sign a deal, you sign a
independent
deal.
artists, not even signed artists know about, bro.
Yeah.
Like this publishing, that shit is a whole different game. That's a different world on. You feel me? Different companies you got to register with and do different shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we do publishing. You feel me? Like that's something. Like that's a lot of money involved in that shit, bro. So you got to know when we did that, we knew what type of money was gonna come in. That like we took a loss. We didn't really take a loss, but you know, shit, that was a lot of work right there.
I really think y'all need to get with the right legal beagles. Somebody that's gonna be a little more aggressive and just close it out.
How are you going to smear their legal team? Are you confident in your lawyers?
You need an aggressive legal team with this.
But
They need to be aggressive.
today it's like
She gotta
shit
go.
got to get somewhere.
Yeah, you know,
Still.
my legal team like me, they ain't around. Anything. My criminal attorney, Alex Kessel, bulldog. My entertainment attorney, Simran Singh, bulldog. My trademark attorney, Jock Shirley, bulldog.
Bulldog, you
I don't
say?
deal with nothing. Yeah, if you ain't finna run in that building and burn it down, I'm not with you. If you're not gonna answer your phone at 1 a.m. when I call, I'm not with you. Cause it may be right there and right now. When I need you to go, you go.
1 o'clock in the morning to your lawyer is insane.
No, it ain't.
I've never spoken to my lawyer
Shit.
past business hours.
Bullshit.
Okay, but so then what makes him decide to take aim at you guys on Instagram over the past week or two?
That'd probably be me.
You're part of the problem for sure.
No. I kept seeing
Main
him.
character syndrome.
No,
by the
I
way.
kept seeing him say shit. Nephew, don't do that. So I addressed it on No Jumper, and then I called him. Remember I called him like a couple weeks ago. And he said his little bit about it, and that was it. He was even respectful then. He still was withholding certain things from me. I would ask him for certain things, he wouldn't give them to me.
You got to be careful what you tell Wack.
Who?
Anyone.
No.
It could very easily be weaponized.
I'm going to weaponize it if you attacking my people.
Or if you're just having an off day.
I'm not the dude to come back and tell you I ran into dude and he said this about you and I ain't do nothing about it. I'm gonna say I ran into the nigga, this what he said, this what I did, and whatever you gonna do, you do. So if I see him constantly shooting subliminals at nephew, I'm gonna say something. You know I'm gonna say something.
Yeah. You gonna speak your piece.
He know that. I'm gonna say something.
Because were you guys not planning on trying to make this public or put it out there? Like you were just going to let the legal proceedings take place?
Yeah. We
Then yeah, I mean because it was in motion.
internet shit, man. You know that.
Yeah, you can talk all you want. You can win all that shit you
I
want.
don't do all this internet. You know, I know you. I could have been set up an interview like, hey, man, like, you know, I don't do this shit. I didn't run Lambo here. No, like, come on, man, and vouch and all type of shit. You know, I don't do this shit. You feel me? But you can't keep on letting people control the narrative with the false allegations. You know what I'm saying? This business. Still, you
Hey,
know?
Suge Knight.
So,
Suge Knight, these Grape Street niggas got this Lambo Fo, nigga, he hot. We gonna try to steal this nigga, all right? I'm gonna call
You really
you
like
later
that,
on.
too. That's really what he would
later
do.
on, my nigga, yeah. We gonna make this move. You know that shit you used to do. You know, we gonna offer him something, cut these niggas out of my holler at you. All right, Suge, all right, 100.
We can work together. You ain't cutting us out.
Get Suge involved. That's a great idea.
Hey, listen, that's gonna be a great Pro Bowl clip. You know I'm working.
hey, nah, though, man. But, like, no, we don't do all that shit, man. This shit been going on for like 5 years, bro.
So my question is, that's your friend, why don't you just tell him to do what's right?
I'm not giving him business advice. He could do whatever he wants in that regard.
What do you mean?
It's got nothing to do with me.
Everything, you start the shit amongst our culture all the time.
I'm not his
We had like 5 beefs.
or his accountant. Yeah, I've gotten you in 5 beefs.
The lefty fun play dude,
You did that yourself.
you started. I didn't even know the he was.
All I did was mention his name.
I didn't know who he was. You know that. I didn't know who he was.
There's a lot of people who have issues with me because of shit that you said about them while sitting next to me.
Name
I'm
one.
okay with that. I don't really give a
Name
fuck.
one.
People gotta understand, yes, I do a podcast with a psychopath. It's all right.
Psychopath. I do a podcast with a bisexual.
Pansexual.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure. I selectively deny those allegations.
Okay, well, listen. I used to be a psychopath. I got help. Right? I
Not
got
enough.
help.
You need more help.
I'm good. Okay. But here goes the thing, right?
I've heard people say Grape Street is divided. Now.
Every neighborhood is divided.
Well, I heard that
Shit,
there's a
10
particular
different ways.
divide based on this. Is that true or not?
About this situation?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Now, he can't divide Grape Street. He may have a few motherfuckers fucking with him, but
Shit, no.
if they get the politicking at that table, he ain't got that kind of
Nah,
voice.
it's not divided. And 6, 7 can't divide no Grape Street.
No, I ain't.
Y'all come over here.
I ain't gonna happen.
They ain't,
Look at these niggas.
like, how? Divide what?
That nigga put that outfit together. That nigga found them shorts. Listen, that shit. He looked the shorts rolled with the shoes.
Hey, Adam said it's Grape Street divided behind 03 Greedo.
That's a journalistic question. I have no knowledge that would.
I thought you
Nah,
thought you
I don't
heard
know.
that from somebody.
That's an old
I've
ass
heard that
neighborhood.
said, but I don't know how
That's
much.
an old neighborhood where them politics run deep.
The real always gonna ride with the real.
Yeah, that ain't cool.
We're gonna ride with the real. Long
Ain't
as
gonna
right is right. You know what I mean? We ride with the trenches.
Well, let me ask y'all a question. Let's say he came to his senses, maybe it was the powder. And he like, yo, let's bring this shit back together. Let's lock down the paperwork. Everybody gonna do what they supposed to do, and let's build. As he went too far for that to happen.
I'm gonna let him answer that.
Shit. Man, look, man, once a nigga cross you once, a nigga do it again, homie.
I mean, I understand that.
Feel me? Nigga, I handle my business because that's my business. But like, far as hanging and all, nah.
So you could do the business,
Yeah, I mean, that's money. I mean, that's my money. You feel me? That's my family, right? That's how I feed.
but you're not gonna put the wall around him.
I mean, why would I?
That's a fact.
I mean, he got other situations that.
Fuck with no nigga on no paperwork.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, well, see, there you go. I haven't seen the paperwork. I don't know. Who did he go to jail with? Your family?
Yeah, my sister, baby daddy.
In Texas.
Jane, yeah.
He said something in the backseat. I stayed away from a Runch because of you.
Yeah.
You know I told you that.
Yeah.
People was telling me to run it, and respectfully, I stayed away from it. Because my respect for you was bigger than whatever was going to come from that.
Right.
So I left it alone, right? Well, what did he? So did he tell on your people or?
I mean, that's how I knew. I mean, he the one told me. I mean,
So where's he at?
He in jail. He in jail for that same. He in jail right now.
Back in Texas in jail.
For the same situation.
Yeah.
He had a clean
He had-
record when they caught that case. And he had a clean jacket.
So how much time they give him?
I think he had a
probation.
joint suspension type probation type shit, but he got caught with a pistol. That shit over with now. He got he did a county lid, but Texas, still he waiting on them to pick him up. So I don't know if they gonna pick him.
So he out in L.A. County,
Yeah, he in
waiting to
County
get
right
transferred, expedite.
Yeah.
He on some Christian Rock shit.
But you're talking about the dude who he was in the car with when he got pulled over
Yeah.
and cut this case.
Yeah.
So what did 03 Greedo say to the law enforcement?
Basically, he got paid $3,000 to ride with Justin Scott, and he didn't know he felt something was illegal going on in the car and some shit like that. You feel me? Like said that type of shit. You feel me? It's paperwork right there.
Where?
Y'all got
That
to
shit
work
right there.
right where? Y'all got some work with you? Boy, y'all don't tell me you got some work. That's
See,
like a
now-
big booty bitch. Where she at? Y'all got some work?
Now I didn't know.
I'm
nothing-
tweaking.
I didn't know
Ooh-wee.
nothing about none of this. You know what I'm saying? That's what we doing business. I didn't
Oh
know nothing.
hell, that's some real.
I just when niggas play with me, I go to the next level.
Wait, wait.
I don't let no nigga play.
What
with
did
me,
you
feel me?
send me? I see you just sent me some shit.
That's a lot of paper in there. I can't even begin to imagine what's going on here. Just grab a few. Oh, what? We got the meth. Oh hell!
Hold on, what the?
What was it? 2 pounds?
Oh, you got everything.
You got meth.
8.
What is this?
You got. I mean, that looks like just a
8 inch
regular ass
temperature
car door. I don't
speed.
know what that's about, but
Oh shit,
okay.
this is some
Oh, we got some
paperwork.
bullets. All right. We got some straps. We got a brown bag. I don't know exactly what would have been in there. All right. It would literally take me like, a week to go through the rest of the ones over there.
We
But
gotta get
goddamn,
into
right
the
at the top, we got some good shit. We got guns and meth.
600. We got a job for you. This is a job for the exposers.
Well, now I can't help myself. There's got to be some more good shit in here. I just want to see more meth.
International.
Let me go to.
Who's Jackson?
Do I fuck with meth?
That's
Not
Greedo.
like, actually, I'm interested in the sale of it.
Oh shit! Hold on.
The one time I did it, we mostly snorted it.
Hold on. This nigga said some shit. He said exactly what you just said. Let me read this shit real quick.
Damn, they went to Pizza Hut while they were doing this jug.
S.A. Reese responded to the scene
They
and
have the
later
meth in a
interviewed
Pampers box?
Scott Jackson. That's Greedo.
Scott is James.
Scott Leather and somebody who's Jackson. Greedo.
Greedo.
Following Miranda, Jackson admitted to agent that he was being paid approximately $3,000 to drive with Scott Leader from California to Houston. However, Jackson stated that he did not know there was methamphetamine in the vehicle. Jackson stated that he felt there was something illegal taking place, but didn't want to know any details. Agent attempted to speak with Scott Leader, but following the Miranda warning, Scott would not give any information regarding the methamphetamines in the vehicle and further requested an attorney. Greedo, that's what you were supposed to do. No other information was given, and to interview with Leader was terminated. Oh yeah, Greedo. This. So he kind of collaborated. I felt like it was some illegal shit going on.
Yeah.
They paid me to ride with them.
It's like I ain't pointing no elbows.
But those were like statements that he made right as they were pulled over, and then he clammed up
DEA.
right after that, right?
No, he made that to the.
That's a separate thing that didn't take place in the car.
Nah.
No, this was back in interrogation.
So is this more information than what has previously been put out there?
I got it. This shit is going up on the Hunter Show Instagram. This the Wack
shit,
100
nigga
bag
was
up.
saying shit was fake, but nigga like I don't play. I ain't no legal big homie. I ain't never play with no paperwork or nothing like that, no nigga name. But see, you feel me? This shit is real. I got
James,
this.
Looking at the
Scott
word.
got the paperwork for him.
Yeah.
Because they got into it. I didn't know nothing about shit. I used to be telling him, hey, don't be saying that unless
Scott, your family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My little bro.
I
I'm
tell
on the
him,
hood.
and you can ask him. I told him, I said,
Here, Adam. I just want you to have this, Adam.
Work. Yeah, I told him. I don't want to hear
It's
that
on
shit.
your text, Adam.
What, you texted it to
You
me?
have it.
Yeah, I'm going to ignore that, but okay.
What?
This is just the shit that you just read?
That's what I read. That's his statement. And the other dude pled the fifth. So he didn't want to talk about it. Greedo said he felt like it was some illegal shit going on. Let me tell you what Greedo just did. And they tried to get me on this. I caught a case in Texas, 05. Now, I got a rental with California plates.
Right.
I get pulled over in Shamrock, Texas, some shit, right? Trunk fucked up. So they go through, ain't nobody on parole, but they charged it anyway. When they called the feds, right? The feds looked at it and said, what y'all got is our shit. But how you got him, we can't prove he didn't pick this shit up in Texas. So the worst part about his statement is he's identifying we left California dirty and crossed Arizona, New Mexico state line. The feds could have come play with it if they wanted to. They got lucky. So within his statement, he said, yeah, they picked me up in California. I felt something illegal was going on. They paid me to ride from California. And now here you are pulled over in Texas, collaborating that and giving those statements. They could not prove that what was in my trunk came from California or did he come from Arizona? How many state lines did I cross?
fast.
Did I cross the state line? I beat it on illegal search and seizure. They weren't supposed to go there anyway, but the statement he gave is dangerous for that reason.
That's why he did. That's why he got time for it. And
See the thing.
crime he didn't.
See the
'Cause he
thing is-
he. Go ahead.
See, the thing is, too, homie, when niggas ain't paying attention to realize, he knew that Janky was driving. And he was a passenger. So, you know.
Oh, no, he
driving,
said
got a gun.
that.
You know, when a nigga got a gun in the car, you like, shit, that ain't my car, that ain't my name. You feel me? Yeah, you nigga like,
No, he
shit.
said, I got
driving,
paid
he gonna
to-
take it any old way. You feel me? Like, so you ratting on this nigga because you know he was driving and you thinking they gonna throw the shit on him anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because you in a passenger. So you trying to put it off on him.
Yeah, he letting
what I'm
me
saying?
know he shouldn't have did that.
Like, come on, man. Like,
But I will tell you now, the streets is a myth. Shit getting soft everywhere.
man,
See, but
With everybody.
ain't no division, no dividing in the hood. For real, because
them all the nigga folks.
a lot of
bro.
them little niggas is kin to us and my homeboy kids and shit like that. And also, you can't fault anybody for not reading this theyself. You know what I'm saying? Just because you heard it, everybody might not live what I live for. So, like, I told him, hey, just chill out on that shit. Get to work first, then you know what I mean?
He definitely got to work.
So if a young nigga that's with him or a nigga that's with him and they ain't personally seen,
Oh, that's the gun, huh?
you can't really blame him or fault him for running with somebody that ain't right
Nice looking.
until they see it.
Nice looking firearm. Look at this motherfucker.
We got a couple of them.
That motherfucker pretty. God damn, that motherfucker right there. Listen, that's a pretty ass pistol.
It's got like a cool handle on it.
Yeah.
You got my phone, Lam?
What's this right here? Look like one of my
It's like diapers.
look like one of my
Maybe
diapers.
you could invest.
That's not incredible diapers. We don't.
Diapers.
No. Well, no Crip Mac. Got the serial numbers. No ghost gun.
Yeah. Free Crip Mac.
It's a vehicle. Checked under the hood. I remember back in the day we used to hide 12 gauges under the hood. Your pops ever told you about that? I don't know why we did that, cause like how could you get to the
Why do you think they're taking pictures of under the hood? Just
Everything.
To
They
show
show-
there wasn't anything in there?
They taking pictures of everything. Look at that.
Yeah.
This real work. They ain't got no bullshit.
You can't get no fake work.
No, this look.
Photos.
This is real work.
This whole box is just photos,
Paperwork.
like court documents.
Documents, all that.
Top.
Take some of that
Oh
shit.
wow.
Yeah, Greedo, we got the shit. The exposers will be going through this. It's a fact. Well, wasn't incredible. It was Pampers. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Congo. They just sent me my documents. I'm happy today. Today's a good day. So, end of the day, Greedo, you've been debunked because you debriefed. And at the end of the day, I think y'all need to just get with the lawyers because he did some telling. Y'all heard what he said, right? He said, I'm scared. You caught that? He did some shit you would do.
See, that Instagram shit was all lies to
I
make people
don't
laugh.
traffic
He
drugs.
said it.
Right. Well, I don't traffic drugs.
Nigga said,
No, he said, I'm scared.
yeah. He said I was scared in Sacramento or Oakland or something. I had my girl with me. I ain't never took no girl with me to none of his shows and nothing like that. I didn't even know what the fuck he was talking about for real. I ain't had no beef with no niggas up north. You know, just the lies. You can't talk shit and then not live it.
Nephew.
If you want to see me, we can go on the projects if we want to talk about something.
Nephew.
Or we can go. I don't ever where we go, but I'm the type of dude we can talk about it still. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna talk in my hand.
Greedo, don't hear when he want to sock you out. and we ain't, we got people everywhere. You know that nigga ain't scared to. It ain't too many cities where we ain't got a team there. So at the end of the day, I know you're gonna interview Greedo next.
Yeah, I'm down for that for sure. But as far as my involvement in this, I just want to clarify. So initially, Gucc reached out to me and said, I want to expose Greedo based on this snitching shit or whatever. I said, I'm not in a place to be exposing anybody for snitching. I don't do the document reading that you and the Mickey Truths and the 1090 Jakes of the world do. So I said, if you want to get an actual valid opinion that the streets are going to respect, I could put you in touch with 1090 Jake, because if he looks into it and he
Why you
feels
always
like it's
say something
worthy
to
to
the
make a
white boy?
video about, well, if I knew a black dude doing the exact same job, I would
Where you
have
been
reached
at?
out to him too. Who, Jake?
That's your guy?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the homie. Why?
I don't know him.
No, he's a good guy. But so he chose to make a video about it. Apparently, he felt like it qualified. My thoughts on that were basically like, if you did it and he looks at the paperwork and makes a fair judgment, which I know Jake to be a fair person. I don't feel like he makes videos maliciously about people just because he doesn't like them. Then I figured, that's a video that's worthy of coming out. As far as this interview today, you did spring this on me about 20 minutes before the interview started, which is, that's fine. I don't really
I've
mind.
been working. I got Brian Pumper coming. We got to do a few good things.
Up.
told
Don't
you.
bring him. Don't create Watts drama right now.
Well, no,
I see what you're doing.
That was the Bounty Hunters did that.
Well, that's the
Who
problem.
did that? Who acted? Was the Bounty Hunters?
Bonnie honest.
Bounty Hunters got
They
it.
steal from Watch Brian Pumper.
Will Brian Pumper be welcomed
Oh.
into the Jordan Downs? That's the question.
What the fuck was he doing over
Will
there?
you bring eggs?
What was he doing over there?
He might.
What, he was at one of them little agencies or something?
I don't know.
Nobody goes to Watts.
Maybe he was looking
Listen,
for some.
you go to Watts because you have to go to Watts.
Okay,
Y'all seen him over there?
I've seen evidence of him being 3 places. Well, okay, that barbershop, there's a clip of him in a barbershop. I don't know exactly where that was. I seen a clip of him walking down Hollywood Boulevard, which is his old stomping grounds. He used to always be there. I seen a clip of him with Lexington Steele, who's a porn legend, older dude. He saw him in Venice Beach. So, okay, Hollywood Boulevard, Watts, in Venice Beach. My boy is getting around. He's doing his thing. So, who knows where he's going to pop up next?
He was on a bus.
Slums.
You seen him on the bus?
No.
Or you heard about it?
On a bus.
No, I just seen him on by the beach in Venice. I seen a photo of him, and then I seen him on Hollywood Boulevard. Seen some clips, and then I seen the Watts bus station incident, which he was definitely waiting for that bus.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but he got that big ass duffel bag everywhere he goes.
And then in it.
I don't know.
Toys in that motherfucker.
The best would be if we found out that Brian Pumper was. Well, I guess we probably would have found out what was in the bag if there was any kind of weapon in there around the time that he got beaten with the eggs.
Yo,
They whipped him up. If there was a Draco in there, we probably would have found out.
When you gonna go to the projects and interview and talk to different little talent over there?
Your projects?
Yeah.
Shit, let's go.
When?
I don't know.
You let.
that'd be a good look.
Need to interview the little homies, man.
Who's popping out of there right now besides the aforementioned Lambo Fo?
We'll have them lined up for you before the day come.
That'd be a good look for you.
I'm down. That could be good. We got to do something for the community. We got to drop some diapers off. No
We definitely
Pampers.
need to do that. No, we definitely. I got to do that with all the projects over there. Top Dog called me. I need to do that anyway. For real. Hit every, especially that. Watch, you definitely got to do that. A lot of young teen parents.
Don't nobody with us like that. So it'd be a blessing, man, for them single parents. and
Yo,
kids and
who
shit.
the last artist came out of Grape Street?
Like when recently or
Just period
period?
overall, dude.
That made it. I mean, that's little nigga.
Well,
Lambo,
besides him and Greedo, who was
Tyrese.
before him? Tyrese.
Tyrese, yeah,
Oh,
Tyrese.
He's really from Grape. If you
Tyrese
our
from
age,
Watts.
yeah, he from under 12.
He definitely.
What was the album called?
That's
With
family.
Watts in the name?
Tyrese need to report in, man.
Tyrese?
Tyrese busy.
That nigga Tyrese busy.
You see, he was just viral for explaining why he wears fake jewelry.
What?
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, I don't.
Basically
I wouldn't
saying
do it,
that
but
he's saying that the maid steals it, that he's lost like $500,000 chains and shit. Like,
it's funny, but it was the truth.
yeah.
Especially the earrings.
He's old enough that he's been around,
It don't matter when he got it on his reel anyway.
Yeah.
What was this album? Oh, 2000 Watts.
Watch Tyrese.
And who was I
Tyrese
seeing that
definitely
was
from
pissed
Watts.
off about this album title?
Shit. I want to say Barry White is from Watch.
No, I say that because
Yeah, my uncles and shit.
all right, we go to the
know him.
Nickersons, we got J Rock. I say that because that's a city
Oh, yeah.
where
Okay.
you would have thought way more talent would have went from that city. But I guess I don't know.
Right.
People might be scared to deal with people over there. I don't know why.
I mean,
Just
if it's
thinking
bad
about
for
it.
business, it's bad for business. But at the same time, you just got to have somebody that can control it.
I think what it is it's staying contained in the projects. Now we got social media. People may not know how to get to the people they see.
Yeah.
Yeah, just thinking about it. We got
I
J
want to
Rock.
get back to pushing Watts as a whole. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know I ain't backing down from shit, but we ain't got nowhere doing that.
Yeah, because
I'ma push
I don't
it as
think
a whole.
nobody came out to PJs, right? No artists. That's crazy thinking about that. 3 of the
I can't think.
major urban projects
Yeah.
is in Watts.
Just some niggas don't know why.
And they don't got the resources
They
to.
don't have the resources.
But they got to be able to listen. You can't just get in this shit and then you turn into a outcast, or you just bigger than the program, or you just bigger than what it is. Nah, you still got to listen. And
Got you. People may not want to do the business
Yeah.
because they on some.
You gotta be held accountable, man. You know, shit.
That's real.
President, homie. Nigga follow the rules. I don't give a fuck what's going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, if you a gangster in the streets, I respect you. You feel me? Don't mean I'm scared of you, but I respect you. I respect what you did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Runch, that's one of my big dogs. I respect him because, you feel me? I know his history. You feel me? Like a lot of more homies know his history. It ain't about being scared of a nigga. It's about being a man. But when a nigga don't know what's going on, you feel me? Nigga get to plan this shit, don't really know.
Hey,
But
ain't nobody in my life play with me.
No, that's different. This is the first time I've seen that. That was very
You
different.
don't think by now, shit. I mean, you would have found somebody from California to expose me because I was too hard.
So what's next over there? I think with him, y'all need to just deal with the legal side, with the legal beagles. I think he owe y'all some money. I believe that. I think when he came home, it was that TuneCore was stacked up.
But is he in like a weird spot where he hasn't recouped with Alamo, so they don't want to invest money into him, and so he can't really
Big chance.
put shit out the way that he wants to?
Possibility.
He could put something out
Right, but he's not going to have the
But it ain't gonna have
backing
no
that he
backup.
wants.
and let Alamo chase him. And if they want the project, they gotta cash him. And that's his best bet. Or go in and request to be released.
Yeah.
But he can definitely put some projects out.
Yeah, I mean, he put out 2 projects in 2023.
Under Alamo or just him?
Under Alamo.
So they must have gave him a budget.
The second one's called, actually
Report
one.
budget?
No, they're both under Alamo.
They're
Yeah.
not gonna release it.
Did the project come out?
Well, he has 2
Check the
projects.
numbers on it. See what they do. Because you know they gonna go off of that too.
I'm on Apple Music. So
Yeah, but nephew, you need to go check with that. Have your attorneys check with that. Because if they gave him any kind of budget, y'all entitled to y'all 40%.
Of course. Yeah. See, all that's gonna come out once we get in that space.
And what you do is if they paid him out, let's just say 100 grand, and 40 should have came to y'all because y'all contract. Once y'all go in and file that, they're not gonna repay it, but what they'll do, they're gonna lean y'all 40 on his royalties. So eventually it'll come to you. But if you don't file it, you'll never see it. And lean it everywhere. Publishing company everywhere. TuneCore everywhere. Till we gonna want to get y'all out the way, everything is locked up. And the first one pay y'all, then everything else opens up. That's just business. You know, one thing about me, it's a wolf in the hen house with me. I understand both sides of it. If he owe, he owe. If they didn't get, bro, he ain't turned in 2 projects for nothing.
Man, look, man, my thing is this. Ain't no nigga finna be chasing no nigga, homie, if a nigga really did wrong.
No, you don't
Like,
chase
niggas-
him.
I'm just saying that if a nigga took 250,000, nigga, I have a guilty conscience. Like, you know what? I did take that shit. Like, let me chill out. But a nigga ain't on your ass for nothing, nigga. You feel me? Like, you owe us. You know what I'm saying? Like, you owe us some money, nigga. We don't owe you nothing. We never took nothing. I ain't jumping on no nigga side or nothing. Like, we haven't took nothing, not a dollar. And the shit you was saying, I said, like, let's work it out and continue with the business. But other than that, like, come on, bro. Like, ain't nobody took nothing. Ain't nobody tripping for nothing. Ain't no niggas filing on no niggas for nothing, looking for no niggas for nothing, homie. Because we took something from you. That's foul. You feel me? If we did that, that was foul. But we ain't taking nothing from that nigga. So it's like, come on, people ain't getting it. That's about it, though, man. Like shit. Ain't nobody took nothing from that nigga though.
That's your friend, Adam?
Nah, I fuck
Yeah,
with him.
that's his friend. I don't for weirdos.
Well, I've a lot of people through this line of work, and I try not to let other people's business dealings get in the way of that. But you know, shit. Anything else we should talk about? Phone guy. Look at him just squinting away.
Yeah, I wear
What kind of
glasses.
podcast host does this?
I wear glasses.
Yeah, I know.
There's been a lot of shit going on with me, man.
Not enough. You need to
shit.
wear glasses more often.
Yeah, it brought up the part where we tried to get him money to his mama, and he wrote a letter talking down on his mama, calling her she's smokers and all kind of shit. But it was all lies. Like, we just lied.
So he didn't trust her?
His mama retired from a bank, Wells Fargo. A nice lady. I met her. And you didn't trust your mama with your money, but you wanted me to give it to your fiance or girlfriend, whatever she was at the time.
Was she around when he got out?
He said she wanted his fame and what he was.
When he put the gag order on her, he tried to put a gag order on her and his him and his baby mama.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
come on, man.
Saying like
It wasn't no bad
why she around
intentions.
Runch and
Like,
all
I'd
that.
rather give it to your mama or your kids. You know what I'm saying? Or if you got a wife.
I don't think. I think he's like in another space right now. I was kind of checking him out when he was talking, and you know, I think he's a little distracted. What you think, Adam? You know him.
Well, he got mad at me last time you were talking about him.
When I talk about him,
I forget exactly, but he was basically saying, wow, that's a lot of text. He sends like one little like fragment of a message over and over. I'm not gonna expose these or anything. He's just basically telling me
This nigga right here, man.
he doesn't appreciate the disrespect.
I never. The truth is never considered disrespect. I just read your work. Now, when I go to Clubhouse tonight, we're gonna get disrespectful. I'm telling you that right now.
I mean, my whole thing is like, I can't change the conversation that takes place about, you know, whatever happened in terms of this arrest or whatever. You know, I can't control that. I could have like left Gucci on red and not directed him to 1090 Jake, but from my perspective, it's like
You was mad, man. You try to get your get back because he didn't do that first interview.
that's not true. But that's not true. But I was annoyed by that. But I wasn't like getting get back. My attitude is apparently this snitching shit is a very big deal in the streets, right? So
Snitches
if I'm
get
a
them rich
gangster
now.
and I get accused of snitching, what more could you ask for than a fair third party to do a review of the paperwork? If I'm a gangster, that's what I want you to do.
But you know you my guy though. You know how to with you. You know
But
that.
a lot of
I fuck
people
with you
haven't
too.
seen it, so you can't fault somebody who didn't see it.
That's what I'm saying. I can't. You know,
You can't-
I can't blame you for bringing that shit on here the same way I can't blame him for being annoyed by it. But it is what it is.
I mean, sometimes you just gotta watch who you with, man. Like, see, I ain't started, but I'ma always finish it. I'm humble. I don't start shit. I don't do nothing. You feel me? I handle business. You know me.
What years were you locked up exactly? Because
I got locked up 2017 after we signed the deal.
oh shit. Because I remember TK putting me on the phone with you. That must have been right before that.
Yeah, when the homie was pressing you, and then I told the homie to
Oh,
chill
yeah,
out.
yeah, yeah.
You feel me?
And I ran into him around that neck of the
Yeah,
woods. Yeah.
You called me and told me, like, you feel me? Like, I'm like, chill out, bro. Like, got some shit going on. Feel me? I got the homie off.
I get a
They was on you out.
I get a comment.
Got a little tricky.
This is from a fake account, Zero Post. They said, "Hey Wack, why didn't you show up to the Piru Peace Walk?"
A lot of people have been saying that.
First of all, I don't walk nowhere. Second of all,
I would assume YG probably doesn't walk anywhere that often, right?
Second of all, why didn't they show up to my meeting I just inked for $200 million? Listen, man.
Their thing was more of a public event,
Listen.
right? Why would anybody go to a meeting?
No, listen what I'm saying. That politic been in the works for at least 5-6 years, I know,
Really? It was that big a deal?
right? And the people you saw ain't the one that politic that. Right? Those are people that don't play on social media,
Okay.
right? First of all, that wasn't a Piru Peace Walk. It's two neighborhoods. Treetop and Fruitown. First of all, right? I'm not from Treetop or I'm not from Fruitown. Let's get this right? If it was not what I did see, I saw Game over there. They was hollering where Game can't go. Game was over there by himself. He didn't even tell us he was going, right? I saw a lot of other homies from West Side shit like over there, but that's a lot of people I didn't see. So shout out to YG for, putting the light on it. He from Treetop and whoever else participated in it. But understand this, whack dictates whack. I'm never gonna be where you expect me to be. I'm not the common man.
Well, that's not your shit. You're from a different place, right?
Exactly. There's no need for me. That's their thing.
Right.
Right? I'm not a gangbanger. I'm from Piru, that's where I'm from. I can't forget that, because forgetting that, then I forget certain things that's happened in my life.
Right.
I don't live in the ghetto.
Where that nigga H at?
I haven't had a sidewalk in front of my house over 2 decades. I'm just gonna be real.
No sidewalk.
He had told me to call.
I'm just being real. Like, I don't know. I don't hang in the motherfucking hood. My outside is different.
But you would go to the hood for a special event, right?
It all depends on what it is. It's rats in the hood.
If you went to that event, would you look like you were kind of doing too much by trying to interject yourself into some shit that's not really your shit?
Right now, at this point in my life,
Yeah.
with the business I'm in the middle of, I'd be a goddamn fool to be in anybody's hood.
That's good.
But you'll go to Grape Street with me, right?
That's business.
Okay.
If that's what's supposed to need to do. But what I'm saying is, I'm just really like, let's get everything straight. I'm 47 years old. I'm launching a diaper company. A few other businesses. I will send some containers to the neighborhoods, which I'm allocating $500,000 of that to go to various neighborhoods around Greater LA. For the, the mothers in need. But bro, you can catch whack moving where I'm moving. I got very noticeable vehicles. I tell the world where my studio's at. If you looking for me, pull up. You're invited. I let them know when I'm here. But bro, don't expect me to get up, leave my mansion, jump in a Rolls Royce or a G-Wagon or a Porsche, anything else I got, and drive around the hood. Cause one of you rats that's getting, what they paying them again, $88,000 a year, gonna let the police know, whack driving around here.
But so the short version of this is you weren't invited.
I don't have to be invited to go to the hood. When I go to the hood, you know what they do? They whack, nigga, woo, woo, woo. We take some pictures, a few of them tell me their problems. They tell me a few homies looking for me. I look out for a few homies. I got about 12 minutes.
Why would you go to an event where YG was one of the figureheads at the event when you've been shitting on him for the past few years?
Where did I shit on YG?
Jesus Christ, I can't even remember, but there's been a lot of Clubhouse rants.
What did I say?
You want me to search Wack 100
Yeah, what I
YG
say?
on YouTube? Okay.
The last thing I said is it used to be a Crip.
Calling him, talking about being from Paramount, all this shit.
That's my fault?
No, but I mean, you're the one making it your.
Are you
your
from New
issue.
Hampshire?
Big time.
So if I told you from New Hampshire, is that disrespectful?
Don't make me throw it up. You can say whatever you want about New Hampshire. YG and Wack 100 get into it on Clubhouse talking about Slim 400 and things go left.
That's a lie. YG has never been on Clubhouse. That's clickbait.
I don't know. Wack 100 responds in a heated argument with YG's homies.
That's not
Pirus
YG.
over Slim 400. It's probably the same one we just read.
That's not YG. I defended him against Draco.
Yeah, but that's just
You on some bullshit.
that's just some music shit.
Well, yeah, well, shit. When the shit happened with us, it was on some music shit. The nigga told me Blueface was doing too much cripping.
YG gets into Instagram beef with Wack 100 over gang ties. I feel like this is probably the part that you don't want to say out loud about why you were not at this parade.
You think YG gonna do something to me?
Wack flames up YG, says he was a Crip that turned blood, speaks on beef. Just saying. There's probably some issues that you might want to sort out before you go to
Man,
the
I
parade.
don't gotta sort out no issue with no mother rapper. YG is YG doing his thing. You know, he did the best thing, left me the alone.
I'm just trying to speak for the people out there that are probably wondering.
Bro, listen, I'm going to say this one more time. I'm a rich nigga. I don't hang in the ghettos. This is the fact.
Ain't you rich, Adam?
I'm telling you. Bro, listen, man.
You know what I need you to do, Adam? One of our brothers got killed by the police a little while ago, but they got a business up under his name and everything. Baby's got to eat for the kids and things that's missing fathers in their household, man. I need you to support them and, you know what I'm saying? See what you can get to them.
Okay, I'll check it out. Sure, give me the info.
Adam, you see what that is?
Incredible Diapers, SAS.
What it say at the top?
It's
It's
not
in
English.
French, but it says what? Congo, right? Blow up that stamp. Blow that stamp up. You see that?
None of this is in English.
It's official government contract from Congo for Incredible Diapers. Listen, my nigga, I'm on my way to Congo to build some factories in their hood. You want to see the names and signatures? See
No.
this shit?
No,
see this?
not at all.
This what I'm doing. I don't know what y'all doing. Nigga, listen. Anybody, and I'm going to say it, that get up and in the hood every day is not there because they want to be. It's there because they got to be.
I hope with you doing all this business in Congo that you figure out what the gangs are out there and you get directly involved in their business as well. Just like you do out here.
What I'm doing is supplying jobs.
Right. Why don't you do that here?
What do you mean?
Start a pizza spot.
No, I got Incredible USA.
Okay.
That ain't what I do. You supply jobs, right?
I just want to see you treat Congo exactly the way you treat LA.
I am. I'm gonna go get the money.
All right. I got to get home and do bedtime right now. So,
Your
guys,
wife
thank
is
you for
home.
coming in. Yeah, I know, but I want to contribute to the bedtime. We have a
you-
graphic novel we've been reading.
A graphic novel.
Well, it's like a comic book, not like a graphic.
The f- you reading to who?
To the kid. She likes it. It's got pictures.
Okay, what is graphic? Because you
A graphic novel is like a
You
big
would-
comic book.
What's graphic about it?
It's got graphics, drawings.
Okay, cool. Because
want me to
you
search
do
it?
some
Yeah,
weird
yeah,
shit.
Yeah, okay, graphic.
Yeah, because
Not
Adam,
like an explicit comic book.
I'm just making sure, bro.
Look at it. This is what a graphic novel is. Actually, we might end up seeing the one. Not like there's anything really. Oh, don't show the one with the swastika on it. Okay. Appreciate you guys for coming on. Hope everything works out. Hopefully this is all just a big misunderstanding. And I hope you guys appreciated watching Wax squint at his phone for a large percentage of this podcast.
Hey, look, man, conversation.
Shiny ass head.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. What the is that?
Herbalife.
Looks like Coca-Cola.
Herbalife.
Herbalife is a scam. You know that, right?
No, this is the tea.
Okay, but there's like a whole documentary
This is
about
tea
what a
and
fucking
aloe
scam
vera.
it
I
is.
don't do the shake.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a scam too, but
Aloe vera is aloe vera.
okay.
Them perk 30s you take ain't a scam, are they? Ooh, we out.
Perks are not a scam. Appreciate y'all.